present, all our thoughts are dominated by the COVID-19 pandemic, which has had a profound effect on Compass, as it has with all businesses. First and foremost, COVID-19 is a human tragedy. We've lost a number of colleagues to the disease, and I'd like to express our sympathies to the families of those affected. I'm enormously proud of the work our colleagues around the world are doing to support the battle against COVID-19. Many of them on the front line, supporting clients doing critical and essential work. Throughout the pandemic, our overriding focus has been on keeping our colleagues safe, and we've put in place enhanced health and safety protocols and social distancing guidance. At the end of the half, 50% of our business was closed, including our entire sports and leisure business and the majority of our business and industry and education operations. We sought to protect as many jobs as possible by redeploying employees where possible and making use of government furlough schemes. We've worked hard to manage our cost base, making savings of £500 million per month through careful control of labour costs. By doing this, we've managed to limit the drop-through impact of lost revenues on operating profit to 23% in April. We've also taken steps to increase our committed credit facilities from £2 billion to £2.8 billion. By taking all these actions quickly, we've stayed in control of the situation and have been able to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 on the business. The results for the first half show a continuation of our strong performance for the first 5 months of the period to February, before COVID-19 struck. We delivered organic revenue growth of around 6%, with another particularly strong performance from North America, which was up 8.1%, driven by strong new business wins in business and industry and healthcare and seniors. We also delivered an improved margin performance in the 5 months, helped by the cost actions we announced last November. However, COVID-19 had a significant impact on our performance in March, and as a result, for the half, organic revenue was up 1.6% and operating margin was down by 80 basis points. We've taken the decision not to pay an interim or final dividend for the current financial year. We recognise the importance of a dividend to our shareholders, but we need to balance this with the impact COVID-19 has had on our business. We will keep the situation under review for future years and restart dividends at the appropriate time. Alongside the half-year results today, we're announcing an equity placing of £2 billion. Let me explain a little about why we are doing this. Compass has a proven business model and strategy, but clearly has been significantly affected by the COVID-19 outbreak. As I mentioned earlier, we have moved quickly to reduce costs and strengthen liquidity. However, particularly when we look at the experience of China, we do not see the recovery from COVID-19 being particularly quick, and the outlook remains highly uncertain. The immediate purpose of the equity placing is to reduce our leverage and increase our resilience so that we can continue to invest in the business and strengthen our competitive advantages. It will enable us to invest in capital expenditure to drive organic growth and to explore bolt-on opportunities if they become available. Fundamentally, by reducing leverage, this placing supports a proven growth model and strengthens our position as we head into the recovery. COVID-19 has had a dramatic impact on every aspect of business and everyday life, and the pace of the recovery from it is impossible to predict. However, what we are sure of is that the world will be a very different place. And so, whilst dealing with the very significant short-term impacts of the crisis, we've also been looking forward to understand how clients and consumer behaviour will change, and how to ensure Compass is best placed to continue to deliver strong performance in the future. As always, all our plans are being guided by our three fundamental principles of people, performance and purpose. They are going to be more relevant than ever in the post-COVID world. We believe our scale and expertise will be more important than ever, with clients looking for a trusted provider with the safest and most innovative solutions for their needs. With only 50% of the market currently outsourced, we would expect a continuation and potentially an acceleration in the trend towards first-time outsourcing, as organisations look to manage their costs and seek best-in-class health and safety procedures and resilient food supply chains.